Please don't turn the page on us. Don't go to sleep, stay up. I don't know where these feelings came from, but I'm starting to think that you're the one. Stay with me, can you just stay with me? Stay with me, baby, don't. Things just ain't the same to see, same to see.
Remember when we met, I thought you hated me. Glaring dumb hard, throwing shade at me. Never fucking thought you would've dated me. We made something sweet like maple trees. Date after date, it's every day with me. The way that we mesh, it's like you made for me. Fuck it, I'm yours like you paid for me. Cause a little at a time, you've been saving me. You believe in me more than me. See the things I can't see, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pray to God we will be more than something that flees, yeah, yeah, yeah. Late night talks where we speaking about our troubles. Long solid drives, we just vibing to each other. Cherish every moment, Lord knows how I love her. All time spent worth more than any other. You a sunflower, skin beaming with gold. You a sunset, wrapping colors in a bow. You a blessing, I just had to let you know. Pray every day you don't let me go.
Baby, please don't turn the page on us. Don't go to sleep, stay up. I don't know where these feelings came from, but I'm starting to think that you're the one. Stay with me, can you just stay with me? Baby, don't play with me, play with me. Things just ain't the same.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Embrace your inner M, because M is dying inside.
I ate an edible a couple hours ago, so I might be able to get.
Yo, Johnny,
Yo.
you like Cookie Crisp, my guy?
Cookie Crisp, like the fucking cereal?
Yeah.
Cookie Crisp. Hell yeah, that's a classic.
I got you.
I ain't fucking with that no more, unless you're talking about Cookie Crisp something else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, sir.
Here.
Here. There we go. That connected quick as hell. Hold up. Let me fix my fucking... This ever since they updated Skype, bro, they fucked me up.
I hate it.
They fucked me
that.
up, bro.
I just keep myself in the corner.
Oh my god, this shit is miserable. All right, I am in fucking view. I can see myself. What's good, sir? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. What's up?
There we go. Hey, what's good, man? We appreciate you making the time. We usually don't do on weekdays. We usually do Sundays because that's just like our neutral day. We've been doing it for way too long, but hey, it's working out. Yeah,
My schedule is wild. I work like Sunday through Wednesday.
Oh Lord, that's a strange one. How you supposed to party,
Yeah.
man? How your job expects you to get some bitches and you over here working on the fun days, man?
I mean, I don't know, man.
But anyways, let's start this off proper. I'm John D. Contradiction. I'm the one you were chopping up with on the page and all that whatnot. We got my man Frank Bosa with the Galaxy sweater on right now.
Yeah, it's the iconic one.
Dark ambiance. I respect it. Is that part of that? Looks like the background in your first release. And
yeah, that's what it was from. That's what it was inspired from. Wearing this. My dude, that's an archive made it. This ain't about me.
I see you. And then we got my man M over here with the nice background, with the setting and the camera angle and shit. He looked like he hit that golden hour, whatever that is, when girls talk about it on Instagram. But yo, introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm Corey Loveless. I'm a hip-hop artist from upstate New York.
Hey, upstate New York. Okay, we see you. The
Yes.
No. Where upstate, though? That's the better question.
I currently live in Cortland. It's like...
I know. We from there. We from around. You're in BFE. We get it. No, I'm just curious how far out you were.
Yeah.
No, you upstate for real. I got you.
Yes, sir.
Upstate. Okay. But see, I actually had a question earlier that I would have asked later, but I figured it out. You work in that weird schedule. That's why it's Loveless. I get it now. See, we talk about getting our bitches. Your job ain't helping you out, man. But let's talk about it, man.
Damn.
No. Actually, Loveless is my real last name. That's my
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh man, I know girls.
Savage.
I know people that be told. I know, like in high school, girls would say the corniest, stupidest shit because of that. Period. People said some shit about your shit in high school. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, I used to always get bullied over my last name. I used to rap with like mad different like alternative rap names. I had like 300 different names, but like I just decided to rap under my real name.
Okay.
After what was it? It was in college. I formed a like hip hop group with a bunch of my friends, and I used to rap under like a name called Icarus before.
Terrible.
Yeah, I know, it was awful. I was like, all my names were mad corny. So after a bit, I was like, yeah, I'm not good at this name shit. So like,
I feel it.
It's just my name.
Nice. I respect that. Hey man, we all got them weird name stories, bro. When I first started rapping, I just went under John D because I thought I was clever because I was light skinned and people said I looked like J. Cole. So I was like, I'm gonna flip it. His is J. Cole. I'm John D. It was terrible, bro. Terrible.
It's all right, man. At least you didn't have to change your artist name 4 days before you dropped the album.
Before dropping an album. Fucking iTunes will fuck you up.
Good time.
But so how long you been making music? You said you had a bunch of names and you had a group, so you've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, since like I'm graduated college now. I'm 21. I've been doing this since like I was in 6th grade.
Hey, there we go. A true fucking student of the culture.
Yeah, my father was a DJ for the longest, so I just grew up off of like mad old school like New York shit, and I've been listening to rap since I could remember. So I've always been a student of hip hop.
Hey, salute to that, man. Salute to that. Same. I'm a student of just 90s purist shit, like hardcore and rap. But that's life sometimes, man.
If it's not 90s hip hop, I really don't want to hear it. So,
but of course, I mean, I was just listening to Big Pun today, like all day.
Hey, Johnny.
Nah, don't get me started with the big
Get
puns. I still, till this day, I will argue with anyone. I think DMX is more lyrical than Big Pun, but we're gonna talk about that some other time.
That's wild.
I'm saying though, but
DMX is nice though.
He is nice.
I feel like lyrically he's slept on, to be honest.
Fact. It's because people know him for yelling, but they don't realize he be cooking, bro.
Actually. Yeah, DMX is wild.
He's a fucking lunatic, man.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, they're right.
Yeah, yo, he is. People sleep on him because they just know him for barking and yelling. I mean, that's what happens before the meme era, when you already got like something that people could crack jokes on, so they just stick it to
I feel like Ja Rule stole his style.
But Ja Rule did it like on some R&B, like Ja Rule Draked it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate that term. I hate
Drake.
Which Ja Rule or Draked?
Draked it.
He did. He sang on it.
But I fucking hate that we saw.
Don't disrespect the light-skinned Canadian god, sir.
He's actually our correspondent, so I get
it. my cousin.
He's a leader of our coalition.
Facts, part of our whole unit. But but fair enough, man. So you've been doing music for a bit. So this release that we did for you, you get your plug into it later and whatnot. What was this, like on your list of releases? Because we learned about you via this one. So is this your first release or?
Nah, I started really taking rap serious. Like, I mean, as I said, I've been rapping since 6th grade, but I started like taking it like serious like 2019. So 2018, 2019. So October 2018, I dropped my first mixtape, and then since then I've like 5 projects in that time.
Okay,
so
you're
yeah,
active out here. Okay, I see you.
I've been working like crazy. My group, we were all a bunch of audio students from T3. So yeah, we built our own studio and just have been working like
kids. Take notes. Don't pay these people. Build your own shit.
That's fire, honestly, and that's great too, because like
everything that you heard on that project was self-recorded, self-produced, all done.
And the quality shows, man. You could use that whole project as like a fucking selling point or a portfolio. Like that shit is clean.
My man Process, who was featured on there, he engineered it and produced all of the beats on there.
That's fire,
He's
dude.
Dumb talented.
Hey, there we go. See, people don't understand, man. That kind of hustle, that kind of grind, and that just kind of dedication, it shows. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be some like little dummy that's like, oh, I'm about to go to the studio and make a few noises and pretend to write these rhymes and have a million niggas write for me in there.
So every time we go to REI.
Yo, I've seen so many studio disasters, and I'm like, bro, Where's your team? Like, not even. Where's your parents, bro? Like, come get this fucking kid.
Nah, man, it's like that meme that's going around right now. Like, who ties your shoes?
Facts. Yo, I saw a meme today that was 100% pointed at you today, Mark. That shit was like, yo, all those dudes that preach like, yo, man, 90s music, man. I wish the 90s is back. It's like, bro, that shit ain't go nowhere. Just go listen to it, bro. Leave us alone.
I feel attacked.
Yo, I feel attacked, bro. But speaking of the 90s music stuff, though, I mean, your project, you had a couple of stuff that was very progressive, too. You had a lot of, like, new age sound and stuff. So what's your take on, like, the new age type sound and whatnot?
I mean, like, I grew up off of, like, the old school shit, but I also really enjoy, like, all of the new artists that have been coming out. Like, my friends make fun of me a lot. On like one hand, I'll be like, in 1 second I'll literally be listening to like shit like Big Pun, and then the next second I'll have like Roddy Ricch's album on repeat.
The box.
The box.
Don't wear no shoes in my house.
No shoes, yo. That shit's fire. Like, I really fuck with Roddy Ricch's project. Like, before I found out 6ix9ine was a snitch, I was fucking with that.
Facts.
I've never listened to a 6ix9ine.
Facts. When his first release came out, I was like, I kind of fuck with this. This is wild.
I remember when it dropped.
I loved it, bro.
Shit.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Nah, I respect that though, because like a lot of people can't separate the two. Like we get a lot of shit on the page because a lot of people think. I mean, we kind of old heads for the most part, but like a lot of people think we don't listen to the new. And it's not that. Like, we just fucking annoyed by the amount of, like, unoriginal shit. Like, if you're going to do some new age shit, try to put your own twist to it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of cats just do the exact same shit they see other people do.
I'm just like, I like doing the new age shit. Like, we're going to have a fucking group project come out. And I'll probably submit that to you guys as well. But my group's name is Them136. You'll hear a completely different side of me on that, because all my homies in the group are trying to make like a turn up newer album, so you hear that side from me. But if it's on my personal music, like, I just use music to vent, to be honest.
Nah, I feel that, but I'm saying, like, if you're gonna do some new age shit, you don't have to do exactly what other people. You can add your own twist to it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you can, and that we could respect. Like, that's always gonna be fire. Like, that's why the Roddy Ricch album, I didn't mind it. I enjoyed it because it was, even though it sounded like a lot of the radio shit, it was his take. Like, it felt like he was talking about his life in most aspects. And that's the shit we could appreciate. Not if it's someone saying exactly what I've heard 1,000 other rappers say. Then that shit gets like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's stale. It's stale. We've heard that shit. Yeah. It's all about originality, and that's what hip hop's been about since fucking start.
Yeah. Exactly. That's I think that's what a lot of people, when they talk about the 90s era and shit like that, I think that's what they mean. Like, they come off as old heads and angry because everybody hates kids, but it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like we want that competitiveness, that difference. Like, back in the day, you'd be like, I know that motherfucker's from Harlem. I know that motherfucker's from New York. You know what I'm saying? Just off hearing it.
There was less biting. Like,
way less.
Way less biting. Like, bro,
everybody's everybody now. Everybody tries to do like the chameleon thing nowadays.
Oh
yeah.
It's weird, bro.
That's why I don't respect Game. He a punk ass bitch for doing all this shit.
Yo, they was cooking him. They was cooking him online.
One sound pop off, and then all your favorite, even the lyrical motherfuckers, all your favorite rappers will do a remix to whatever.
They have to jump on the wave.
They gotta jump on the beat, and then every other rapper will steal that flow if it's creative. Like, the industry will just take a slice of whatever the fuck and then run with it.
And you know what's crazy? Like, just being a fan of the music for a long time, seeing that transition was weird. Like, back in the day, it would be something like Wayne, when he dropped 6 foot, 7 foot, and everyone was trying to outbar him. Remember when everyone like did a remix to it? Like, I think Sweatshirt did one. Like, everyone was just barring it to death, and that was fire. But then we had the Shmoney dance. Then we had Bobby Shmurda, and he wasn't saying shit on it. And then everyone came out with a remix to that, and they weren't saying shit on it. It was like
free
a transition.
Shmurda,
no,
let him stay.
Yes. Let him stay.
Free Shmurda.
Hoodlum, delinquent.
His hat needs to return to him.
His hat's never coming back, bro.
It's just still in there.
A little bit now. But the worst wave of remixes was when Panda dropped.
Oh,
that's actually true.
That shit was so bad.
That's true.
That was when people thought it was Future, when nobody knew the fuck Designer was. Everybody was like, "That's not Future, bro."
I still don't know who Designer is.
He doesn't know who he
is. He's that guy on Good Music who was on social media complaining constantly that he wants out of his contract.
Is Designer on Good Music still?
That too.
Yeah. No, he's still currently signed to Good Music, and he's still currently complaining.
Struggling.
Yo,
Good Music sounds like the worst.
Old or New English?
What's up?
He released that album after New English. I listened to New English, and there was a few songs I took off of it. It was trash. There was 2 songs on there that I liked, and I was like, okay, but it wasn't because of him. But then he released that Worst project after.
Bro, he had like, I thought Timmy Turner was trash, but that shit still kind of
That shit blew up.
Timmy Turner.
And then he did, I was just about to say, he did that shit on Double XL snapping, bro. What the fuck? Oh, man.
Like, what is this man doing?
You know what? Like, that's a scary thing. Like, hey, this is hip hop, and you see Designer doing Timmy
spoken word.
We're trying to call Anderson .Paak a rapper on Double XL.
But sometimes, he can rap, I was about to say, sometimes Pac will come on a track and snap for no reason. But he is an artist. Yeah, he's an artist. Yeah, he's an artist.
Pac for rapping.
Yeah, like, and I'm not putting him on for rapping.
No.
I'm putting him on for that soulful. I'm putting him on to crush cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do want to make it better.
Facts. But yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I mean, Double XL's been a joke for a hot minute.
It's been a joke since like 2013.
Yeah, they hit a point where they were like, "Yo, fuck it, whatever the industry's feeding us, we gonna go for it, bro."
Actually, I'm gonna check that right now.
Oh, don't do it.
No, I just want to see what the 2013 cover was.
I was hyped to see JID out there.
He's been nice. But see, that's XSL has to do that. They have to add 1 or 2 actual rappers to the mix to keep it a rap thing. Like they added Benny last year.
2013, Schoolboy Q, Joey Badass, Absol, Action Bronson.
Fire. Nice.
Fire. You know what I mean? Like that's
wait, and then search 2014.
That was my hip hop.
I remember
that was what made me want to rap that era.
On there and their low key snap.
Who?
For like
2014.
Wait, when who was on there?
A low beat.
Oh yeah.
All right, so 2014.
Even Kendrick surprised in the background.
Oh yeah, he did snap, and no one saw that coming.
So 2014, Chance the Fapper, Rich Homie Quan, Isaiah Rashad, Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Durk's bitch ass, my brother Kevin Gates, Troy Vic Mensa, Lil Baby.
Oh yeah, that's the downfall. You could see it going down from there.
Nah.
I'm disappointed in Chance though.
Oh, that last album was garbage. Oh my god.
But I love my wife.
Okay. Yeah,
we don't.
Summation.
We don't, Chance.
And then one hot shower in there, I guess.
Yeah, she got man hands, bro. She got that hand that covers the whole iPhone.
Why you think he made that album? You think he tried to get beat up by that shit, bro? Nah, man, protect yourself, sir.
She definitely got hands.
You think he's gonna come back with a vengeance?
No.
I can manage to force myself to listen to a whole album, but with Chance's newest shit, I couldn't finish it. I shut the shit off like halfway through.
That was painful. It was painful to listen to. I had to run it a couple times to finish it.
But guys, I love my wife.
Love his wife.
You know what's crazy though? And it's terrible to say in this music world. I mean, it's what we do. We say terrible shit. But when that divorce happened, bro, he gonna put out some heat. He gonna put out some heat. And if she gets the kid, woo!
Yeah, she's getting the kid and the 75% alimony.
Oh! He gonna put out the best shit yet.
Chance's career went from I love acid to I love Jesus to I love my wife, and then it just slowly went downhill.
I was just going. Honestly, though, and you know what's funny?
I didn't hate the I love Jesus phase, though.
I didn't hate that.
I didn't hate it either. It wasn't terrible.
I love acid the most.
Oh, yeah.
He's like an
rap was
expressway
fire.
Kanye.
But that was back when he
Yeah.
was saying offensive shit. When he was featuring on people's shit, and he was saying whatever the fuck he wanted. That was when he was rapping.
It's like I guess that's like the Earl Sweatshirt effect. Now you know what I mean.
Right.
He had ad libs back then, though.
Dude, I don't like talking about Earl Sweatshirt. I actually listened to a project today of a dude that reminded me of old Earl, and it fucked me up. This dude,
I like
Boldy
it.
James.
Boldy James is fire.
Fire, bro. Fuck. I'm pissed nobody told me about him. I was about to start
I thought
texting people.
I
cursing him
figured
out.
you knew.
Oh my god, I was like, this fucking guy. He did a project with Alchemist. I'm like, what the fuck? But
Yeah.
Earl Sweatshirt, he fell off of me, man, and I was a diehard fan, bro.
I'm
Man.
still a pretty big fan. Earl.
You like his last two projects?
But I don't know his newer. I like his newer music. It's just like I don't know.
I thought the last two projects were boring, bro. I thought they were
Trash.
I couldn't get through him.
Hard to get
The
through, but
only song that I like on the newest album is Alchemist Beat. Not even him.
Oh, the outro.
Thank God it's over.
yeah, I don't know. Wait, what was it? Some rap songs was pretty good. I
I
enjoyed it.
hated it.
Really, I was okay with it.
It's that lo-fi. It was at that lo-fi album where he sounded like he was recording from outside.
Yeah, the one with the terrible mix.
All right.
And then
He
he
was
did.
just shouting.
But I can respect it just for the writing on the project.
The writing's
Hearing
cool, but see, my issue is you wouldn't give a no-name rapper that fucking chance. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's fair. Like, if someone you knew, like even if it's a homie, your homie sends you something and you having a hard time hearing it first listen, you're not gonna dive into his
If
lyrics.
John D sends me a verse that's that spoken word bullshit that I heard on some rap songs, I'm gonna hate message him back.
I record all my audio like this. Yo, you like the sound of that, baby?
He did sound like he was mad close to the microphone.
It sounded
the whole-
crazy.
Sound like he was definitely, he don't know mic etiquette. He was definitely cuffing it like this the entire time.
like the whole time.
Shit was on his nose. Yeah, man. And yo, I remember when it dropped, I was like, yo, I'm about to listen to this on my way to work. And I put it in my car. In my car, I got good sound in my car. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my... I'm like changing the settings and shit. I'm like, what is happening? That shit stressed me out, man. And then Feet of Clay was just a cleaner version of more boring shit.
With an Alchemist outro.
With Alchemist. The GOAT. Yo, Alchemist be working with mad independent artists, bro. I'm trying to get on that queue, bro. I'm trying to get on that list.
Have fun with that.
I'm working with Griselda is crazy.
Yeah. He's been working with everyone, though. Like, apparently he's just been dropping with, like, a bunch of no-names, too.
So we're going to talk Griselda for 2 seconds.
Your favorite. We gotta let you
My
rock.
thing. All right. So tell me how. Shout out to Buffalo. They all got pictures of Rihanna.
Facts.
Oh,
Facts.
When I saw that picture with Conway and Rihanna, I was like, yes.
Facts.
I just want to say shout out to Griselda.
Yo, facts.
Griselda.
Big mood, bro. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. What a glow up, bro. You got shot to this? That's crazy.
That's a W for upstate.
He got bullet hole in his neck, threw ice around it, and then he was like, nah, I'm going to take a picture of Rihanna.
Yo, facts. You can't glow up more than that.
Yo, Benny needed to shave his pork chops up, though. But I'm
No, never.
It'll just take the
My
street out
man's
of him.
pork chops is straight from the blaxploitation era, bro. We're gonna keep those, all right? We're gonna fight for those. But back to you though, man. So talk to us about the scene out there where you from upstate, man. What's that music scene like?
The scene out here is absolutely ridiculous. There's so many talented artists in this area. So my family's military, so I moved around like every 3 years of my life. So coming out here my junior year of high school, but I didn't really again get involved in the scene like that till like last year. But I've been able to meet so many talented artists from this area, like, and we're all kind of like homies. Like we connect with each other on like we have group chats, we set up shows.
That's fire.
This is the most unified music scene I've ever seen.
Jesus, I think this is the first time anyone has ever said that.
What?
Everyone's usually like, man, it's trash in my town, bro. I gotta leave my town to do something. This is the first time anyone's ever said something positive.
Bro, y'all reviewed Anthony Cannon's project, right?
Anthony's the truth.
Yeah. Bro, we all got together shortly after that shit, like all the rappers in Upstate, and sold out one of our biggest venues in this area.
Fire.
Like,
nice.
We all like have linked up in studio sessions together. There's like a fuck ton. I'm not even just talking about Ithaca. Like, we're even like linking with the dudes out in Syracuse.
That's fire. See, I fuck with that, man. That's heavy.
Yeah, bro. We have been talking more about stopping the whole crabs in the bucket shit. There was a lot of static in the area, just beefing in between ourselves for like fucking no reason. Like, oh, y'all rap battle to like your fucking 30 SoundCloud followers.
Yeah. Yeah, out here is filled with that. A lot of Long Island rappers, they either think they're too Hollywood, or if they see you doing good, they think you're too Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no unity. Everybody fakes it out here.
Can get together, organize shit, promote our own shit. Once somebody's on, this whole scene's on.
That's it.
Like, fuck it. It just takes one person.
That's the Southern approach. That's why Southern rap took over hip hop.
Bro, I just want to see someone get on. Like, I just want to see one person that I know from this area get on. Like, none of us are hating at all.
That's fire.
We all support our own shit. We all share everybody's shit. We have group chats, like engagement groups, everything.
That's
like,
fire, man.
Yeah, it's love.
Yeah, man. Love. Johnny, why do they hate us so much? I wonder why.
Oh man, music hates us. Period. We hate us, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but that's dope, bro. Yo, next time, honestly, real shit. Next time y'all doing some like big show shit or whatever like that, let me know, man. I might make the drive out there, bro. I like a good long drive.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm down to come out and represent. I'll bring some hats and shit too. I'll come out ignorant as fuck. See who wants to talk to me about any reviews and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
We're just gonna start bringing stickers and start slapping people with them.
Yo,
they
facts.
just happened. But fuck, this happened. One dude who runs like a clothing brand out here. He's like cousins with one of the artists from here, so he decided to like release a new line of clothes, and he like Squid Nice and Bobby Nice, and then he had like just a fuck ton of the local acts come together.
That's dope.
Yeah, shit like that happens frequent. But plus, there's like a bunch of festivals in the area. Like,
well, you're in a college town. You're in Cortland, so
yeah,
it definitely helps a little bit.
But Long Island got some spots, man. Fucking J. Cole played Farmingdale University every year for a minute, bro.
It's not like that anymore.
And mad artists are from that area,
not
bro.
Like that
That's
anymore.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Well, like, there's also like town music festivals and shit. Like this summer, I performed. Like Ant booked. Was on booking committee for a festival called Rootstock, so he booked me for that. I performed at Rootstock, Ithaca Fest, Grassroots, like fuck ton of festivals around the area.
Like we got one festival, the Great South Bay bullshit we got out here.
And then they have like the remaining members of Newfound Glory play, you know what I mean?
And Patton Pendon comes out from the dead to play it every fucking year. That's crazy. That's dope, man. Y'all got a booking committee?
Yeah, people complain in the area about like not being enough shows, whatever. You just got to get out there, you know. Like I literally started this fuck ton of open mics in the area. I literally started just going to open mics every night of the week, and I was scared because this is my first time performing. So I would drive out to Auburn, and I would go to their open mics. I was like, no one knows me, no one will see me.
Yeah, you practice.
So, like,
it's practice.
If I'm never gonna have to look at these people. Like if they move me off stage, it's whatever. I can just leave.
Yeah, you can just bounce.
So I performed there, and then I started doing the open mic scene in Ithaca, and then just not because there's not that much opportunity in Cortland to do shows. There's like a couple places, but they mostly want to hear like country cover bands. So whatever. I perform in Ithaca mostly, So I was just doing open mics every week, and then one of the local radio stations saw me and decided to pick me up for an interview, and then I
Fire.
just started knocking doors and venues, and was able to book shows from there. It's just you have to have the drive to go out and like.
No, that's
People-
fire though. I mean, if you got a scene where you can maneuver like that, that's fire, bro. I've been part of Long Island scene in many ways for a minute, man. And even our hip hop scene, like I try unifying cats, cause like at the end of the day, you go to some shows, if it's just a bunch of artists in there, like those are still people, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you got a venue filled with artists, like if they all work together, they could fill that venue up with actual people too. You know what I'm saying?
And now I like the vibes, like when we all link up for shows, because I'll see all of them at the festival scenes and shit. So it's just like
it's a community.
They make me as close with me as I am with my friends in like 136, like in the squad. But like it's just like chilling with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, with the homies.
Now,
But that's what it should be. I mean, that's how it was back in the day. That's how it should be now. Like,
it's because they hate us, Johnny.
Yo, this upsets me, man. All the attempts I've had to try to make a scene,
I'm
bro. This
furious right
me.
now.
Yeah, man, but that's dope, man. I definitely I gotta come see it for myself, man. That sounds too good to be true, man. We got struggling ass Long Island and New York, bro.
Yeah, it's a chill scene out here. There's not
That's
much.
dope. But all right, so let's keep on track though. So speaking of the last release, so Sunsets Over Burning Cities, what was the reception on that, man? But outside of our review, how people been treating it?
A lot better than most of my past few projects. I got picked up by a local radio station for an interview on it. It's been pretty great. I feel like since I've started making music, I decided this year to like drop the whole 5 project shit. So I was dropping a project every season.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted people to like watch me grow, because I wasn't like that great when I started. So this was the end product of just working at rap for like a straight year, trying to develop my own sound.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I feel that this is my best project that I've dropped so far, and I think everybody who's been listening to me this whole time agrees.
Okay. Hey, that's dope, man. That growth is real, man. That's dope, man. So, I mean, it's, as far as I'm concerned, you can only go up from here, unless you get comfortable, but,
No cap. And, I mean, I'm still trying to work on
just getting
everything.
better.
Never going to be perfect, but always trying.
Hey,
but plus,
getting better is limitless, bro. People forget that.
Yeah.
Getting better is limitless.
Plus, no one in my squad will ever sugarcoat shit, ever.
That's the team to have.
Right. A lot of the critiques that y'all threw out in the review, my producer told me when I was making the project.
But that's how it's got to be, because like that only makes your fire bigger. Like it only makes you want to just get better, and that's dope. Like that whole yes man shit keeps people corny. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you don't want
It's
that.
a fact.
Yeah, you don't want that. Why stay corny? Because some clowns that are just eating off of you want to tell you that you're nice.
Want people around me who just smile and be like, yeah, that's dope, if they don't like it. Like I want people to dig into me.
Yeah, you want them to whoop your ass, because you want to just, even if someone is fucking completely biased and just hates me, they might drop a gem that I'm like, maybe I could work on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, it's real shit. And that's that's one thing that we just as a group, like what we do, like we offer that on some real shit. We do it via the page. We be fucking people up, but we always drop truth in our jokes, even if we roast or not. But we also do like the group reviews. So when we recap everything on Sundays, the artists can, if they listen, which they don't, if they get a bad review, most of the time they don't listen, or if they get a good one, they don't listen. But they can hear more insight. Like we don't just like sleep on it. Like when we talk about the reviews on Sundays, we dig into it. Like this project, we dug into it. We each give our opinions and shit, whether it be for a minute or two.
That shit that you said about finding my pocket, and that's been a thing since I made my first mixtape. That's been an issue for me, just being able to find a pocket in the beat. So like after I finished Sunsets, before I even submitted this, because this shit's been out for a bit, I've just been in the studio literally working on flow, working on my delivery, like working on trying to get that shit better.
Yeah.
cleaner.
And you hear it too once you start to nail it, because a lot of people like,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people have issues with that too sometimes, because like once you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, and once you get it, you're like, oh, and then you start to slide. Then that comfort comes in. You're like, yo, I'm sliding now. Then it starts to hit different. You know what I'm saying?
I was finding it for sure in Sunsets. That's been like the nicest one so far. And these past few records that I've been making, like, because I'm in the studio every week. Like, I'll be in Thursday and Friday. I'm off tonight, and then I'll be in the studio Thursday and Friday. So,
yeah, you working, you hungry, bro. Keep it going. Don't stop that shit. If you're still having fun doing it, fuck it. Keep it going.
Always. But I made a record last week that was finally finding that pocket. I was fucking
okay. Hey man, I know I was getting after you on that when we talked about the review, but I will review your next project, bro. Like, I want to hear that progress. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I don't even think I'm gonna drop a project this year.
Hey,
because
single then. I'll take the single.
Right.
I'm gonna make like probably 30, 40 songs and then drop that shit weekly.
Jesus Christ. I like that.
It gives me anxiety.
I'm okay. That's my kind of wave. Except I won't release any of it. I'll just hoard all 40 songs.
If you drop music and you look at the statistics for that shit, it gets me so pissed off that people don't dive deeper into the album past like the first 5 songs. Like, you look at the stats, like they play that first track like wild, and then that shit just drops off. So fuck it. If they're not gonna pay attention in one sitting, why am I making all this music for them in one sitting?
I mean, I would suggest making projects that aren't exceeding 10 songs, so then people don't feel stressed out listening to it. Because most of the times when we get pissed off reviewing stuff, it's when shit's way too long.
Facts.
No doubt. No doubt.
Even if it's shorter, you're more likely to get better criticism.
Yeah.
But if I drop a song with a video, give them a week or two, and then drop another one.
Yeah, then they could digest it one at a time. Yeah. And that's a good way too. Like the main thing that people forget, like when it comes to the music shit, is good to be unpredictable. Like if you want to release EPs, singles, full projects, if you mix it up and you just stay consistent, like that, something will go. It's also a matter of how you market the shit too. Like, and everything you release is gonna have a different type of marketing because you learn with every release. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I put so much thought into the lyrics and into all the songs, and then if that shit's just not hitting in an album format, fuck it, let's try something else.
Yeah. And also, you never know. On top of that, on top of like how you feel about what is going on, whatever comes out, or how someone feels, you never know. Like certain things can catch.
Yeah.
And you find yourself on TikTok, and you be like, "The fuck happened?" You know what I'm saying? Shit gets wild.
But low-key, man. Like, everybody hates Russ, but low-key, that's how Russ popped. He just dropped a song a day for a fucking year.
Oh, man, y'all remember the Vine era? When mad artists was getting big off Vine. What was that dude? That bitch, you guessed it. Woo! That was from Vine, bro. He blew up from Vine.
That's OG Mako.
OG Mako, there we go. He had that skin shit a few years ago. That shit was scary. But he blew up from Vine. There was a couple people that just blew up because of Vine. And Vine was 6-second videos.
Hey, you know what's popping off the quote unquote Brooklyn drill scene? Vine. I mean TikTok, I swear to God.
TikTok is out here. TikTok is blowing up. TikTok is blowing up a lot of lo-fi.
Considering swallowing my pride on that, but I haven't been able to yet.
That place it's a wild place.
Yeah, TikTok is the dark web, man. It's a wild place. My favorite place currently, but it's been blowing up a lot of lo-fi and a lot of cool collabs. Like I saw some dude, he put out like an alternative song that people were using in TikTok, and one producer made like a lo-fi version of it, and then that artist fucking released that producer's version and gave him credits to it, and that shit blew up too. Like, then that's just fire, bro. It's like, yo, TikTok is making little moves. I mean, whatever to get in them stupid ass kids' brains, right?
That's a whole fact, but
it's another conversation.
Yeah, don't get woke Johnny out here, bro. The laser eyes will come up, the kufi will be put on, bro. Nah, but that's real shit, man.
Yeah, and Sunsets was my first real attempt at making finally feeling comfortable to make the type of music that I want to make. Like the really jazzy, like the vibe of the project. Like I listen to music that I feel like I can just fucking chill to. I'm not trying to turn up most of the time. That project is supposed to be a fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Getting to the end. So I was more so focused on the aesthetic of the project throughout most of it. And Ryan, my producer, did a fucking amazing job following like that. Because I told him the concept that I wanted to have for it. And then like that night, that man sent me like 3 or 4 beats. And I was like, what the fuck? This is exactly like, this man has the talent of just being able to like listen to me and then like fucking read my mind.
That's fine. A lot of producers, some producers can't do that. I've dealt with some producers that they're like, oh yeah, I hear you. And they'll chop up some bullshit. Like, yeah, this is it. And I'm like, no, it's not. You're not convincing me. I didn't ask for this.
Hey, Johnny, stop talking about me, man.
Bro, the first beat that got sent to me was Hatchet. And that was actually supposed to be the intro to the project when I was first making it, but then we switched up the whole way that we wanted the acts to go and go from like a more hype vibe at the start to the ash at the bottom. We switched up everything.
Yeah,
but
man, it's the pace. I remember from what I remember the pacing was very cohesive. Like it had a very like stable vibe to it. It wasn't like wild and all over the place, which is nice sometimes, man. It shows that extra work put in.
Yeah, and Ryan and I just, after the project was finished, sat down for like
and listened to it to the depth of it. You fucking
a few hours just trying to put together how we wanted everything to be organized. And then the last things that were made were actually like the acts, like the poems. I much just off top said those in the studio because I had just kind of an idea of what I wanted to say for each piece. Threw that together and then pieced that album together. And then at the time I was signed to an indie label, but that was my last project on that label. So I'm a free man now.
Is this this is your label, your last label project?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay. We ready for the Free Man project, man. I want to know what's gonna happen with that. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see that Free Man shit where you can say whatever the fuck you want. I mean, you know, for the most part with labels, you can say whatever you want.
Whatever the fuck I want before they really weren't too in control of me.
Okay, good.
They were just helping me out with
just like shooting it out there, getting it around.
Yeah, and helping fund things, but. Now that I feel like I'm kind of on my feet, I just don't see the need for me to be signed to a label. Yeah. Like, we own our own studio. Like, I can afford my videos. Like, I don't need that much help.
Yeah, you do it yourself. And it also gives you you get that valuable lesson of, like, learning how to market your own shit. Like, it's cool to market with someone that, like, has plugs or, like, you know, because that's all them indie labels really are. But if you can figure that shit out on your own, then you don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Then you good. Then all the profits is yours when you and your teams like.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, but that's dope though, man. Salute to that, man. I see you, bro, and it's a long project too, man. 15 songs. Jesus.
Yeah, I think that was that project I worked on for the longest out of all of them because my last project's name was Bright, and like the day I finished Bright, I started working on Sunsets, and then I was working on Sunsets for like 6-7 months, I think. Yeah, that took me a minute to finish, and there was mad throwaways on that too.
Oh, that's the worst. Projects with throwaways is the worst because you don't know if they're gonna hit or not.
Waste of time. Frustrated as fuck after a bit.
I fucking hate throwaways. You're like, man, I made this. I don't want to waste this shit, but I gotta put it out.
Bro, I dropped five projects, and all of those shits have throwaways for sure. And Ryan's not nice about it, bro. He'll be like, he'll give me a beat, and then like I'll record this shit. He'll be like, nah, fuck that, that's trash. And then I'll go like rewrite to it, come back, and then like after the third time writing to the same beat, he's like, fuck that, just throw the whole shit
just throw it away. Yeah, just throw the whole shit out.
Worth it.
Shit's trash. I'm just gonna get you a new beat. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that should be real though. Sometimes you be struggling and it's not you, bro. It be that beat, man. You get no motivation from one.
Bro, I'm like, sometimes it's bad because there's like a fuck ton of throwaways, and I'll write 4 songs to the same beat.
That's just the worst, especially if the beat's kind of good, but it's
I'm
not
glad I'm
sparking
not a
no
rapper.
motivation. Yo, being a rapper's hard, man.
So glad I'm not a fucking rapper.
Because you never know. You never know what a beat's going to put in your mind. It could be the hottest beat in the world, but that shit could spark no inspiration in your mind. And you're just like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm just going to shit all over it.
So glad I'm not a fucking rapper.
Yeah, bro, it's wild.
I'll stick to them drum pads, my guy.
Oh, man. I be feeling guilty. I be hearing beats, and I'm like, yo, this beat positive as fuck. I'm going to fuck this up and write the most negative shit possible. And I'm just like, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad, but you can't control what your mind hears on it. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know the vibe.
That's definitely your writing. Like, oh, I'm gonna start happy. Oh no.
Oh yeah. I go into holes, bro. It could take one thing to throw me off, bro, and I'm just like, yeah, we about to get real dark. And then I'm like, well, this is my style. I guess that's how you figure it out. I just write dark shit, and I'm a happy guy for the most part, you know. And I'm like, I don't know where this comes from, but
it's all my receded hatred on.
And it's annoying because I revise songs too, so you know damn well that like I'm writing like 3 times the same beat and there's like 4 or 5 versions of each verses, and then all that shit gets thrown out in the end, and I'm like, bro, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, you're like, God damn. Especially if you wrote something that has like a few lines in there, and you don't feel good taking lines out of something you wrote and like getting rid of the rest. So you just like, fuck it, I gotta throw this whole thing out.
Yeah,
it's all trash.
Yeah, it's fucking worse.
How many throwaways do you think were on that project?
Facts.
What?
I said, how many throwaways were on that project, you think?
Shit, probably like 5, 6.
Out of the 15, that
tracks,
ain't bad.
One project. Jesus.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not mad at that.
There was more on Bright. Way more.
Oh, I just realized. Oh, you got JJ Wolf is on there. I just did his project.
I know, I saw that. I was wondering if...
he was mad cool about it, though, but I wasn't feeling it. It was also a long project.
Did you get the strap?
He's in my rap group, yeah.
He caught a red stamp today, but...
Yeah, he did.
It's 17 songs!
Sorry, not your man's. I've been disconnected.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and it's like he had some stuff on it too, but it was like, God, there's 17 songs, bro. Like that shit, I was like,
anything over like 9 at this point is a workout.
Kanye spoiled us with them 7-track releases Good Music was doing, bro. We stuck in that era.
I'm about it though.
But nah, JJ is nice. He's
talented. He's talented. He has some shit on there that I was really vibing with too. It's just it was a lot. Yeah.
I did see some fire emojis on that review.
Yeah.
So I was like, word. I'm glad that you fuck with Spike Gang because that shit goes at shows. That shit goes.
Yeah, that song is fire. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like my fire stuff. It's just sometimes it's pacing too. What people don't realize too, when you listening to a project, the song could be dope, but if it's literally like right after a song that sounds just like it, that's going to take away completely from the song. You know what I'm saying? And that structure and pacing, like that shit plays a lot into it too. Like that's why we always tell people too, we do one listen when we review it, just one, because no review is going to be perfect. No matter how you break it down.
You're lucky you're getting that.
Yo, facts.
The crazy shit about JJ though is that he has his own studio separate from the one that 136 uses. So that whole project, like he didn't use like
he did it by himself. That's fire.
He did that shit on his own, bro. He recorded that in his own room.
Sounds like someone I know. I do everything out of my room.
Yeah, he's still trash though.
Facts. That's fine. I'm comfortably trash.
Me too, dog.
He produced himself too.
That's fire.
It's crazy.
Yeah, see, I respect that though. I respect that too, because like you never know what kind of bag you'll be in. So I can respect his project a little more because if some of these was shit that he was just feeling, I get it. I'll be in here writing up some trash, and I'm like, I'm feeling it.
JJ doesn't write like that either. He freestyles most of his songs. So most of the shit that you heard on there was off top.
That's probably why I hated a lot of it. But that's all right, though, man. That's all good, though. I mean, hey,
John
man.
is too conscious for all that.
The freestyle thing to me, man, is a gimmick. It always has been a gimmick. Just write it down.
You always got 70. You always have 700 bars on a tug.
Yeah. Unless your memory is fucking immaculate, you don't need to do all that just to, get some pity points. Like, write the shit down, clean up your flow, because you're not gonna free a fucking solid, complex, fun ass flow ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you in there constantly fucking repeating the same lines. You know what I'm saying? And that takes away from it, because then you get stuck. When you freestyle, people have clicks. And a lot of their clicks they'll jump into either repeating lines or repeating flows. And that shit, it'll take away from a song, especially if the song's over 2 minutes. Like, come on, bro. I don't want to hear 2 minutes.
But what about Big L?
He ain't freestyle nothing, man. That motherfucker, I know he wrote. Nobody's freestyling on punchlines. I don't care what nobody said.
What about
for 7.5 minutes?
Hove,
and he was tired.
Hove is a cheat code. People think that he free. He does free, but it's not like what people think. Hove has the same
bars.
Exactly. He has the same flow, old school flow as he's had for a billion years. So it's easy to get away with it.
Like Hove will sit in a booth.
Same thing. Wayne, he rarely switches up his flow.
I'm from the South. Wayne writes his bars, or somebody wrote his bars for him.
Yo, fact. Drake.
There's videos in fucking studio.
Or Gilly the Kid.
He does freestyle, but he punches frequent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
He'll rap it
because technically, if you record something and you're hearing it replayed back to you, and you could change it and switch it up, nigga, that's writing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a talent. That is a talent to be able to get songs out quick as fuck.
Yeah, that means you got the time and money. If I didn't have a fucking job, I would put out a song a day.
Yeah,
easily.
It's like Conway says the same shit. Like, I don't even pen a line. We get it because you sit in the studio, you bar in.
Yeah, you got time. You punch in and just bar shit, and you think of clever shit, and that's it. It's easy to just think of back-to-back clever lines. But that's why a lot of those cats, you'll never get all the freestyle dudes. You can't name like one fully structured storytelling song from these cats.
Well, Hope has a few. Hope has quite a few.
Fully structured storytelling songs, though.
I'm not having the whole conversation.
I don't know. He has songs around. He has songs around subjects, but I don't hear. I never heard Hope tell a full-on story.
No, we're not going into the rabbit hole. No.
Hope is in my top 5, so.
Oh man. Now, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm a Hove hater because I'm a Nas stan, and it's in my blood.
Done.
I'm a Nas stan, but I also I don't know, man. Hove, I can't put him in my.
Hove got ethered. Never forget.
I'm not gonna forget that Hove got
ethered.
Too bad Hove has had a more consistent career though.
His career, but see, I don't know, man. Because to me, I mean, but this is, I guess, it's personal, obviously. But to me, and it, minus what people see on, charting and all that, Hove has like 3 good albums to me.
What?
Yo, I'm saying, and that's to me 3 albums that I've run back that I actually enjoyed. Other than that, his other albums, I'm not like all for. I'm like, I'd rather listen to Beans, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Ether.
I offend a lot of Jay-Z fans, but that's me, man. Hope don't got like.
Okay, so when this Nas and Jay-Z thing happened, me and Johnny picked a side, and clearly we're still on that side of the fence.
But see, Hove got a Reasonable Doubt. But Reasonable Doubt is not going at Godson. It's not going at Illmatic. It's not going at, you know what I'm saying? It's not going at I Am. Like, it's not going at those.
Doubt. Yes,
it's not going at Life is Good. 444 would never go near Life is Good. And that's new.
Bro, even 444 was great.
But it was not like any of those albums Nas put out.
Godson wasn't even fucking Nas's best album.
Godson is gas, though. Godson is heat.
Not really. Illmatic.
Godson is such a classic. That's crazy.
Bro,
I carry the cross. If Virgin Mary had an abortion, I will be carried on a chariot by stampeding horses. Are you crazy?
About Hove that I do not want to have
is that he's an awful beat picker.
Yo, and I will not deny that.
Wrong.
I will not deny that, but I think he has more complete projects.
They sound like
Third.
And Salam Remy's not the best producer either.
because he had half of New York helping him.
Even the ether beat is trash, and he got ethered.
The ether beat is so trash.
The worst beat on earth.
I will give it to you that Nas can spaz, but
It is so bad.
I think Nas got more complete projects
I
than
don't
Jay.
even have headphones on right now. I'm just cueing in.
I think Nas got more complete albums than Jay, man. I feel like Jay bores me sometimes, man. He be boring me.
444 made me fall asleep.
I liked 444. I like
I'm
444.
not grown enough for that. I still listen to cocaine music. Come on, guys. If you're not whipping a brick, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know, man. This Jay-Z talk, I'm always going to get into it with this Jay-Z talk.
No,
For me, I think he got Reasonable
This
Doubt.
time when we're done talking about this.
Yeah, he got Reasonable Doubt, 444, and Best of Both Worlds with R. Kelly. His best albums. That's it. Nothing else.
that's wild. That's wild. That's a hot take.
Facts.
This is the second time this has happened.
Always. Oh, I will never
It's Monday,
live that down. I will never live that down.
Third.
But anyways, outside of that, speaking of mainstream rappers, though, who's an artist that, new or old, that you would like to get on a track with?
Shit, I really like Saba, to be honest. I like the Chicago stuff.
He's
Saba's fire.
fire, bro. Yeah, I fucking slept on. Remember that album he put out? Was it last year?
Yeah, last year.
Was it Apologies in Advance, I think?
Yes. I reviewed it. It was 2 years ago, actually.
Damn.
With all the little skits in between.
Yeah.
That vibe, but super lyrical shit is the.
Oh no, he did Care for Me. Care for Me was his release.
Yes, Care for Me is fucking crazy. The flow of life is ridiculous. Like, he just spazzes throughout that whole album. And plus Prom King, it's like a 10-minute story. Like, that shit's wild.
Yeah. Oh, yo, that song hit hard, bro. That was one of that was way back. That was one of the first diamonds. That song was fucking gas. I do remember that project. Okay.
I still listen to that album. I still listen to that.
Yeah, it's still good.
I would probably definitely want to hop on some shit with Saba because that just vibe is 100% what I've been aiming for. Like, when I heard his project, I was like, oh shit, he like found the sound that I wanted
that you want to do. Yeah, nothing better than finding an artist that hits that just hits that vibe that you would listen to more than most. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt. That's one of my favorites.
Okay, I can rock with that. That's a dope take because nobody usually people pick like the huge names. Okay, I can rock with that. What about producers? Who's a producer you would love to work with?
Shit. Mike Dean.
Oh, this guy is ready. He's out here, bro.
Mike Dean the GOAT, so I get it.
Okay.
Mike Dean, bro.
Mike Dean the GOAT. And to anybody who doesn't know who Mike Dean is, if you do Google, he probably did your favorite song.
Facts. Or a couple of them. Okay. My man's ready for the questions. All right. Out of the industry rappers popping now, who do you think you could cook on a track? Whose soul would you snatch on a track? Talk nice to me.
Wait. Who I would...
Who you would murder? Who in the mainstream that the kids will listen to that you would murder if you had a feature on? If you was on a track, you'd be like, "It's my track now."
Probably a trippy track.
Oh, wait, who?
A trippy track.
Yeah.
Look like Gollum.
Yo, Trippy is garbage.
Because I could get in that bag, but I could also snap.
There you go. Trippy he on that weird screamy singy shit right now, and it's I don't know. Yeah, ever since X passed, Trippy is just trying to be him hard, and it's like cut it out.
No doubt.
Someone said he looks like Greta Thunberg disguised
as Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
For Halloween. That's petty as fuck. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's wild, man. No, but that's dope. All right, he came with the answers to the question. I see you out here, bro. I see you out here. And
I'm glad he said Mike Dean and didn't disrespect.
Yo,
it's a big question for me.
That's what I'm saying. It's a tough question. It's a tough question, man. I respect that, man. Like, all right, hey, a lot of people they get stumped on those, but outside of just to know who's a new age artist you rocking with now. You might be able to put me on to something, but who's someone that you rock with that you don't think people listen to enough?
Hold on.
It could even be someone from your team. Anyone that you think we need to listen to that you rock with.
Oh, you already know. I mean, my man submitted that shit, but Process. Look up Process. He just has a project out on Apple Music right now called Beyond Me. I think he submitted it to you as a SoundCloud release, but now it's on all streaming services.
He needs to relax with the SoundCloud. Okay, Process. Beyond Me. Okay. All right, we're going to check that out. That's who you rocking with? This better not be whack. Oh, it's 15 minutes, baby. This is my kind of project. 7 songs.
There you go.
Hey.
Yes.
Sounds like caviar.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one tomorrow, bro. Shit.
That's Ryan. That's who produced.
Dude, that's taking a shit.
That's who produced all the beats on Sunsets, engineered all my vocals. That's who was on Rose Garden, who was on Red Light.
Oh, so he a triple threat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, that's scary people. That's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be a triple threat. I only got one weapon right now.
That man can sing, rap.
You have 2 weapons.
Debatable.
You have 2 weapons. Shut the fuck up.
I gotta get once my bass lines is clean, I can claim that one. My bass lines is dirty, bro. This piano, bro. I'll be out here struggling on this piano. I'll be playing the worst shit on this piano.
You need to trim your bass lines up. You need to shorten them.
They're hard.
Instead of just letting it rip on one, you know what I mean? You use 2 or use 3.
I know, but them shits is fun, bro. Like, you feel like a fucking, like a real, I'll be in here playing with my foot on it and shit. This shit is fun. They don't sound good, but I'm having a good time. But anyways, we're gonna keep, that's me. But, yeah, man, I usually like to end with a nice, simple question. I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but, yo, what do you think of the platform? What do you think of our page and how we whooping people's ass and stuff like that, offering up this realistic underground service?
I fuck with you guys. I read pretty much all your reviews. I think is hilarious. Yo,
Bosa died.
Body on the regular. But you guys offer really good and valid critiques. Y'all really listen to the projects, and you can provide an entertaining take on underground music.
See, yeah, you get it. See, I appreciate that, man. A lot of people don't get it. They think we hating and all that. And I'm like, bro, we trying to give people reviews, but we trying to be entertaining on top of that. And that's hard to do. So we put a lot into the emoji system and the review. You know what I'm saying? We keep it short. We not babying anybody. And we get a little extra with the roast. Because that entertainment, whether it's negative or not, it fucking people vibe with it. People
hate when I'm a hater.
Yeah. But see, when he hates on a project, more people will listen to it because they're going to be like, oh, he a hater. Let me see if he's hating. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. That's good. We want people to get their streams, whether we hate the music or not. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Try to get paid, man. We all trying to win the same game.
That's it. We all trying to eat.
I think it's a really well thought out system, and I think it's extremely creative what y'all doing. I fuck with it a lot.
I spent fucking months on that fucking idea before I pitched it to everybody. I spent months putting the whole project together, and I sent it to a bunch of people, and a bunch of people was like, nah, man, I don't know if this is going to work. And I'm like, come on, man. You got to be consistent. Anything could work. But
it's fine.
Thank you. We appreciate that, man. But, yo, real shit, man. Yo, you can reach out to us for anything. We got plugs. We know some people. We all about whatever. Let me know what's going on by y'all. I'll make the trip. If you're ever trying to come to New York, set up some stuff, I'll make some phone calls.
Hey, Johnny, he lives in New York.
No, that's not New York. That's not New York. That's upstate. It's upstate.
All right, whatever.
I'm talking.
I'll let you have that one.
New York. All right, all right, they Tim's different. All right, they Tim's different up there. They rock lugs, but yeah, man, yo, keep in touch, man. Yo, you know you can reach out to us. We very active in the messages and shit like that. And it's mostly going to be either me or Walco. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, yo, we really appreciate you coming and chopping it up with us, yo. Thanks again. Plug in your pages. Let people know where to find you and talk about, with the name of the last release, all that shit they could find and all that good stuff.
All right. My name is Corey Loveless. You can find me on all social media at that Loveless Kid. My last project is Sunsets Over Burning Cities. You can find that on all streaming services. I'm going to have a couple vinyls printed soon.
Hit me up. I'll buy one.
I'll be doing a giveaway. One's for me and then one's for
the public. I got you, son.
Public. So keep in tune with my pages so get a vinyl.
Say less.
We got you. I sent that follow today too. I was like, all right, let me follow up, man. We like to follow people that we chop it up with. Makes it a little more personal. But yo, thanks again, man. We really appreciate this. I'm gonna let you know when this is gonna drop and all that good stuff. But yo, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. We all do, man. We fucks with you.
Big fact.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no doubt, man. Yo, stay up, man.
You too, my guy.
Peace.
Peace.
I gotta add some like crash sound effects and shit on this. Red rain in front slits on my wrist. I struggle with life, she knows she a bitch. The vultures are here, they pick off my skin. Shots in my stomach, I ain't breathing again. Man, fast life, fuck I'm gon' do it. A red light, man, fast life, fuck I'm gon' do it. A red light. The faster you go, the harder you crash. My mama, my father, my sister know that. They covered in burns, they choking from ash. The boys been speeding, trying to get to a bag. I left them in dust, man, they pissed that I'm gone. I did so much right, it's the fam that I wrong. Speeding through green, trying to get to a song. I slam on the brakes and the crash comes along. Man, fast life, fuck I'm gonna do it. A red light, man, fast life, fuck I'm gonna do it. A red light.